welcome everybody. Just touching on the newest iconic, the Sunstone Dust Blast. This comes out of a time capsule, the latest time capsule, Absolute Superman, I believe it is. Um, so it's a collection-based iconic. So that's the bad part about it. But let's get into some of the testing. So first of all, this is a melee range attack. It doesn't do well as range. It doesn't do well as mid-range or even mid-melee. For best results, you want to be in melee range to use this attack for damage roll, DPS. Um, there's not a lot of movement you can do when you're actually activating the attack, but you can jump into a set of ads or the boss battle, activate the attack, and you can roll out pretty quickly. So it doesn't leave you stuck too long. It's not like the Omega animation, but you still are stuck in a short casting animation with this iconic. Now, damage-wise, it's probably the strongest iconic that's out right now overall. It's not a buff iconic, just strictly damage. I average about 8.9 million, which is a lot with no boosted crits, no allies, just strictly using this iconic. So it's a very strong iconic, and as a 5,000 supercharge, that makes it even better because you can spam it a lot more. So it does decent damage, better than decent damage, probably top tier damage when it comes to just damage based iconics. Now in tank role, I actually enjoy this iconic. It activates the breakout shield from Superman, the Superman ally, the 30% reduction shield, but it also gives you a shield and breakout when you activate it and your allies, and the shield absorbs 100% of all damage done for the duration of the shield. It's one of the better shields in the game, honestly, for a tank. It's better than hard light shield because in this little example I was just using, and I'm not even in tank gear, I'm just DPS who switched to tank in this instance. I was able to stay alive just by rotating the shields, hard light shield, the life shield, the Constantine support shield by using a trinket buff, and then the iconic shield. So it's as a tank you can rotate shields and add this into you and do damage. So as a battle tank it'll be fantastic. I know once Solaris gets a hold of it, there'll definitely be a new build coming out using this iconic. But overall, it's a fantastic iconic. The bad part about it is that, number one, it's locked behind a collection, so that makes it very difficult to obtain. I was lucky enough to pull this on day one, but I buy a lot of capsules and things like that for testing to show to the community. So as a normal player who doesn't want to invest into this game that much, it's a little bit difficult to obtain. You'd have to spend a lot of stabilizers or different things to actually be able to obtain this. Or if your broker game is good, you can get it from DC Cash. So that's the bad part about it. Also, it being melee range, it could put a lot of players in a precarious situation because they may not know when to get in and get out. They may stuck in, and that can cause the raid to wipe. So it's definitely a reward versus risk situation. So the more aware you are of your abilities, of the game, of the raid, the better you would do with this ability. So I haven't tested it fully buffed, maybe with Neo Venom or even with Bat Swarm to see the amount of damage it does. There will be a greater video coming out really diving into all of the combinations that you could do with this video. Working on that right now. But overall, it's a good iconic. It'd be better if everyone's able to obtain it easier if it was an event or something of that nature. But if you're able to get it and use it, I'm sure that most people can find a great way to put this in their loadout and still be beneficial to the whole group. So this is the damage and the DPS portion. I'm working on the healer portion, trying to get my healer to a significant level to where everything will work great. But I appreciate everybody for taking the time out and watching. Just a quick little video, and I hope it was beneficial and you enjoyed. Thanks a lot, everybody.